everything.
Big Boys Neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and my honor to have in the neighborhood the almighty Beat Junkies are in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Babu,
yes,
Mr. Chocolate, Move Your Bate, DJ Retmatic. What up, man?
Brett?
Welcome to the neighborhood, y'all.
Thank you for having us in the neighborhood. We
Man,
really appreciate it, man.
It is a pleasure to have y'all here.
Yeah.
And like I was saying off air, man, it's crazy to see all y'all together with all the beef that y'all been going through and just all the craziness. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all going at each other on Twitter.
Putting up memes on each other.
Yeah. No, but first off, man, welcome to the neighborhood, man.
Yeah, thank you so much,
we gotta
Greg.
say what you guys have done and what you continue to do is amazing, man. And I love when you get cats, man, that there's no expiration date.
Yeah.
And there's no expiration date on the Beat Junkies, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying? And I almost hate to say when did it start because I don't want people to just get a time and think, you know what I'm saying? But
it's funny because this year's our 25th anniversary.
That's crazy.
And what better way to celebrate our 25th anniversary than by opening a school, by giving back to the community that we learned from.
What is this school that the Beat Junkies are opening up?
I'm gonna let this man talk about that.
Babu.
Big. It's called the Beat Junkie Institute of Sound, and it's our very own school and professional training center. And we really trying to be a hub for the DJ community here on the West Coast, man.
I heard that. Why take on this chore?
I think like we all have different reasons, and for me personally, like as an artist, I think it's a real full circle thing for me personally. Like I've been on the road with Dilated, been on the road with the Junkies. We've DJ'd on, every kind of DJing, we've done it. And as an artist, it's weird in hip hop, and you know what I'm saying about we're raised not to bite.
Right.
We're raised not to copy,
right.
be original. Your name sounded too close to somebody.
Yeah, you didn't
had
go
beef.
there.
Yeah. So we came from like, I was telling Chalk the other day, I'm like, I feel like we spent the better part of 30 years keeping secrets to ourselves and our crew. Like if you weren't in my crew or I wasn't in the battle, I wasn't showing you what I knew, my knowledge, my skill.
Right.
And as an artist, I found out in the last 5-10 years, I'm like, it's really selfish. Every other genre of any other kind of creativity, it's a big part of it is sharing what you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're cut from a cloth also when you say that, Babu, where I remember soaking my records or putting labels over the records.
So people can't see them.
And every record you had came from somewhere else. It could have been right up the street. Where'd you get that at? Oh, New York?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate dating myself, but it's a real thing before the internet. Like to find any knowledge about something you were into. Like if you were into lowriding, you needed to know some cats who really built lowriders. You couldn't just Google lowriders and check all the images.
I remember dude paying $50 for certain records just to have them. And now cats be like, oh, let me grab your playlist. And
I got a flash drive.
I'm like, man, you better get that fucking shit away from me. So what do we get at the school, man? And the school is Beat Junkie Institute of Sound.
Yes. Well, I've been teaching DJing now for the last 11 years.
Man.
So it's a perfect transition for me to now do a school with my brothers.
Chalk is our dean of students, by the way.
A new title, Big. A new title.
So now I gotta, I always used to say Mr. Choc or Chocolate. Now I gotta say
Professor Chocolate.
Professor Chocolate, dean of students.
I still like the way you said chocolate, move your bate. Yeah, you still say
but
that.
You're the dean of students?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go ahead now.
Yeah, so we're just.
Did you know that, or did Babu just make that up right now?
No. I knew that.
Okay, you knew it because you seem like you were shocked.
That's my title.
We told him already.
Right.
They told me.
Or did you go to them and like, man, let me be dean of
let me run everything around here. No, they knew actually with all of my experience, they wanted me to come and kind of help them understand on how to instruct the craft of DJing to students. So
and you had to leave something to become, but you was already a part like this. This is organic, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do a Beat Junkie school without Choc being a part of it. But even with Young One that's here, like Young One was a student of yours as well, correct?
Yeah, she was a student, our first really young student from the last 3 years before she came here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So very proud of her to see where she's at now.
Yeah, man. And the thing with Young One, she's not a young DJ. It's not cute.
No.
Like that girl got skill.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can put her in the room with any DJ. And I'm not talking about celebrity or press the button DJ. I'm talking about like any one, like y'all taught her well, family.
When she first came to us, we had to put a crate down, a milk crate, so she could stand on, just so she could reach the turntables.
That's crazy.
But she was so serious, and we knew that we saw how passionate she was about the craft. So that's why we took as much time with her as we did. And now to see where she's at now is amazing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell her she got to come back. She got to come to the
Oh
school.
yeah. She's gonna come.
Don't give her a position though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let her come in, like, and do. You know what I'm saying? Do like a little seminar or something like that. That's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Don't gas her up too much. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm very proud to see where she's at, and she's still like really hardcore on the practice. I see the videos she be putting up on Instagram and stuff. So she's about it.
Right. So what do you guys want to accomplish when someone does come and say, okay, I go here, I am a student of? Like what does that consist of? What is the course? Like, what am I learning?
Well, Big, we want every student to come here, first and foremost, have fun. And I think the difference in our school and other schools is that we're here to teach the craft of DJing. Whether you go on to be professionally making dough off this or not is not really, that's up to you.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you the foundation and the skills to appreciate and enjoy the art and the culture. And where you take it from there, we're going to be there to help you and guide it. But we want to cater to everyone that know nothing about DJing all the way to veterans. I want to see pros up in here too, sparring and training and keeping it sharp. And, I can't say enough about LA DJ history, man. Like, we cut from that cloth. I mean, the path was laid down for us by the mix masters. And
yes, sir.
When I talk about New York DJs, Philly DJs, Frisco DJs, like LA DJs, I think of Aladdin. I think of Joe Cooley. I think of the mix masters.
Tony
yes, Julio. Come on, man.
Like, I scream on fools. I'm like, we changed the game. LA DJs changed the game, and we're trying to
walk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh man, yeah.
There was a time also
Egyptian
too.
lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, Bobcat, Cats. Go ahead.
There was a time when.
What if I just kept on naming?
I
don't know these guys.
No, there was a time when, there was a time where you could turn on the radio and you would hear a beat junkie on each station.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? And being that we come from the world of being self-taught, we feel like it's time for us to, like, now, for those people who don't really truly understand on how to approach DJing, we can help them with that now.
I heard that.
I grew up listening.
Oh my God! Wait. Oh, I thought that was Red Matic talking. Wasn't it? I was about to say, man, he speaks.
I was gonna say it's crazy because when I started DJing in high school, like Miss Chalk, like you were one of the DJs I always listened to all the time, recorded and stuff like that. And just
That's because I was always on.
Yeah, it was pretty much. But it was
that
just,
whip across
we
my back.
worked you like a slave.
DJ Kunta.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Going back to Babu's thing too, when I first started DJing, I had friends who influenced me to become a DJ, but for some reason they didn't really want to show me their skills or teach me a lot.
Man.
So I kind of learned myself in a sense, just from just watching, not like them teaching me and stuff like that. So to have a school like that you guys are opening up now is dope.
And I remember,
people actually want to help you. Like, I had to learn by myself. It was just like, okay.
And you learning from the best.
The best,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you learning from, that's like going into a studio and Bruce Lee teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like,
understand
that's like
that.
Kobe saying, hey, come on over here. Let me show you how you do it. Like, you are learning from the beat junkies, man.
I think for us, we want to do is like, to preserve the culture, like there's a generation gap.
Red Matic, I've been knowing you for years. I didn't know you spoke English. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just thought he spoke with his hands. Like, this dude don't say nothing. Yeah, man. No, go ahead, Red.
I mean, for us, we want to bridge the gap and show our knowledge to the younger generation, because there's at one point there's a generation gap where the older generation wasn't teaching anybody. So for us to keep the culture alive, it's our way of giving back to the community.
Yeah, let me ask you this: when you say the culture too, we've lost a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. We've let a lot of people in the game, and not that we had to be keepers of the gate, but how do y'all feel, man? And we don't have to say names or any of that, but how do y'all feel about how many DJs are just in now? And you get people that say, "Oh, I'm gonna start DJing."
I hate it, man.
Yeah,
because I put in time.
Yes.
I've been DJing since I was 15 years old.
Yes.
Like buying records, like spending time on the turntables, sometimes not eating. Just staying there, just trying to learn the craft.
I remember mixing till my arms would cramp.
Yeah,
trying to get like a style, or you know what I'm saying, like. And now you see. For one, technology came in,
for sure,
and just made it extremely easy. Like, I got a buddy that's in film, and he hate how cats could just pick up. Oh, now I'm shooting a video. You know, I'm shooting a video on my iPhone, and I'm shooting. You know what I'm saying? Those that know, and then you almost sound like, oh, what about us? When you do say like, man, like no, but. What about the craft? And that's what I love about you guys' schools, that there's a craft.
Yeah.
You got to learn these things, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be here. You got to get the texture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
and not
sure.
that it's just, certain people miss the time. Like I remember going and I used to love just digging in crates and going to the record store and being in the bin and just buying something I didn't know just
Messing
by
up
the
your
title.
cuticles.
Yes. and granted, a lot of people can't do that because of sign of the time.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Where like, oh, you got to be, if you didn't do this, you're not a real DJ. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that people don't respect the craft of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think it's still important for us to show where it all came from also too. Not just to like let it slide by and like people like, oh, I got a hard drive now, I'm a DJ and I could just start doing gigs and stuff. No, you need to know where it came from and how much time you need to really put in to get good at this, man.
And I think that's the thing about the school too. There's a big part of history. You know what I'm saying? That we're gonna be giving the students and members, man. You know, and I think for anyone to be truly, a part of a craft, I mean, you do need to know whose shoulders you're standing on.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't knock any kid for being dropped where they're at in the timeline.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? I let that go years ago. I just look at it like cats learned out of order. Now come to our school and let me give you some perspective and let me fill in them gaps.
That's
Ain't
dope.
nothing wrong for you starting late, starting early. It's never too late, but we don't complain about it. We trying to do something about it, man. I'm not gonna be that guy who's like, I'm sick of guys pushing buttons like we're talking off air and these guys do that. It's all good. They're just not educated.
Yeah.
Right.
They just don't know.
We can help you though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
There
can
it
help
is.
you.
The light's on.
Yes.
Right. So when does the actual Beat Junkie Institute of Sound, when does that
Our
actually
grand
open?
opening is August 15th.
We have a huge
And that's
grand
open to
huge grand opening celebration. Big, I want to
Yes.
say that's our first time we're opening the doors to the public, and we want everyone to come down 1 to 7 out in Glendale. We're having everyone come down. We got food trucks, we got guest DJs popping up all day, little mini seminars and workshops. It's the first chance everyone gets to come in and see this incredible school we've built, and we can't wait for everyone to see. But classes are starting in May.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
I said that wrong. April 15th. I said
April
August 15th. I'm all
There
over
you
the
go.
place. Yeah.
You was about to be like, man, nobody here.
Well, you said August, no, April 15th. Tax day.
He would have been like, man,
I would have been mad as hell.
tax deadline day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
can you imagine that if I would have went on? Yeah, man, I would have went with you, Chuck, like August 15th. Like, man, ain't nobody going to this damn school. Chuck would have been like, I'm out of here. Look at this. Like, it's just us.
I'm
you
done.
know? So that's April 15th, man.
Yes.
And for all information, you can hit us up at beatjunkiesound.com.
Yes, sir.
beatjunkiesound.com, and that'll give us all the information on the actual grand opening. Can we also find out exactly how to, is there scheduling and how to sign up?
Yeah,
and
yes.
Yeah,
All
the website isn't live yet, but when it's live, you'll be able to see what we got to offer: enrollment, memberships, courses, all that stuff. But just letting everyone know again, the 15th of April, Beat Junkie Institute of Sound grand opening. We're at 5130 San Fernando Road in Glendale, California.
51.
Come see us, y'all.
5130
Yes.
5130 San Fernando Road.
San Fernando Road, City of Glendale.
Glendale.
Kid friendly, bring the family out,
Yes.
man. So
Yes.
let's go ahead and make it happen. And that falls on a great Saturday, man.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
once again, man, it is a pleasure to have you legendary fellas in
man.
the
I can't thank you enough, Dave. Thank you for this so much,
Honor's
man.
ours.
Means
This
the world
was
to
a
me.
no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? Was a no-brainer. And big ups to our guy. I don't know where Vic 1 is at.
Vic One, that's
But,
the homie, man.
Yeah.
That's
man.
my boy.
Vic 1, like Vic, I don't think Vic, I've been knowing Vic since Vic was a kid, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think Vic has ever come to me and asked me to book someone.
Wow.
Ever.
Thank you, Vic.
Ever.
Word.
And then, my attention be all over the place. My man would come back in like, Big, did you... Chuck text you. Did you get that? I'm like, yeah.
Give you
The text was in there.
reminders.
But just in case you didn't, this was it right here. No, but it meant something to me for real. But it must have meant a lot to Vic also,
man.
bro. Because
Yeah.
Vic been with me for years.
Yeah.
And he never tipped his hat towards anyone and said, Big, we got to.
It's
You know what I'm
important.
saying?
It's
Vic's
important
a
for the
real
city.
one. That's our brother. That's a real DJ right there.
Yeah, man.
My man, Vic.
Yeah, he cut from the cloth.
And
Yeah.
thank you, Big.
Man, it's my
Thank you
pleasure,
so
bro.
much.
It's good to see you still on the air doing
Man,
your
come
damn
on
thing,
now,
man.
brother. You know, like we say, ain't no expiration date to the great.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Me too. No, I'm just like, But no, thank you, man. Redmanic,
Hey,
pleasure to see you.
Man, Big Boy Hotline?
Yes. Oh, man, the What Up Hotline. Man. I can't wait till I get down there and start doing some of my teachings also. For those out there, no, for real, for those out there, they don't know that, I started DJing. I was on the turntables, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then my skills completely fell off.
Well, because you were too busy being a bodyguard for the Far Side.
There it is right there. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I kind of fell off before that, but that's good. You know what I'm saying? I remember like my last program, my last thing, like my last one was like Dweck. You know what I'm saying? 360. Like that's when I was like, this is it. Like I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
We can polish you up, Big, whenever you're ready, man. Come
Yeah,
see
man.
us, man.
Just don't put me next to no kids, though. You know what I'm saying?
Embarrassing.
Are there private lessons?
Yeah, we got private lessons.
I probably got to do a private lesson, Chop. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to be the one adult in the kung fu class?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got to do it one more time so Big can catch up. We were ready to move on. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
as an intermediate DJ classes.
Oh my gosh! I remember as a kid being like taekwondo and seeing some grown ass people, and I'm like,
Hell
I'm only
yeah.
like 4
You know
years
what I'm
old.
saying? Like,
What are they doing here?
How exactly do you tie this belt?
How am I supposed to go against that guy?
Yeah.
little
I'll be
kid.
the one like this with my headphones. Put the headphones on. Oh, look at that there. Whoa, okay, now I can hear it. All right, do this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be one of those DJs who wait for this record to play, and I just keep playing this one in my headphones. You know that DJ that always seem like he about to bring that record in? Like, man, bring the record in. Like, Yep. Oh, mixing in my headphones. Mixing in my headphones. I know y'all got to see people sometimes be like,
my
okay,
gosh.
what is he doing?
Yeah.
I've seen DJs at clubs where I'm like, oh man, you must be the promoter too. Like,
He's a promoter.
like you must have booked yourself, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Like good Lord, you can't do everything.
I can open up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What I have learned though, when you're teaching, man, patience is a virtue.
oh
So,
man,
yeah.
it's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why you guys are teachers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would definitely be like, come on, man, are you serious? I do. Like, man, like this ain't gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Like what did you pay? All right, yeah, you know, we're gonna give you that back plus. You know what I'm saying? Take one of these Beat Junkie shirts. Beat Junkies Almighty in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, man, Beat Junkie Institute of Sound, Saturday, April 15th for more information, man. And once the website get up, everything will be right there for us as
right
well,
there,
man.
man. Yep.
Best believe that. Well, thank you guys once again, Mr. Chalk. Pleasure to see you, my
man.
brother.
So
Best
much.
believe that. And
Yes, sir.
I was about to say kiss the babies, but I guess I got to say hug the adults.
Hug the adults and
Yeah.
kiss the grandbaby.
Whoa, man.
I got
Really?
pictures I'll show you right now.
Oh, my God. This dude is old. Babu, we got to take him outside and shoot him. This is ridiculous, man.
Like a big horse. Just shoot
What
me
you
down.
say, Red Matty? You crazy. We got to start calling him DJ Antique. Stop it. Beat Junkies in the neighborhood. Big Boys neighborhood, y'all. Ugh.